Hello guys, this is Nikki, also known as Fish Trader, and you're watching the Awesome10X Philippine Market Update. It's a February 18, 2021, and so let's begin. Okay, so the Philippine market is actually down today. I'm still loading that. Okay, this is it. The market is actually falling to 6,850. So we are of the recognition that the market is in a trading range in the Philippines. And so we don't see a lot of upside. Market value today is 8.35 billion pesos. You've got 109 advancers, 113 decliners, still a lot of foreign selling, 1.25 billion pesos. You can see that there are more losers and more downside. Let's take a look at the index first. Reading the index, you've got Metro Bank trading 6% higher here at 51 pesos. BDO is trading 107 pesos. Your GT Cap is trading 570 pesos. Robinson's Retail at 58.55. Your Security Bank is 129.1. Jollibee is trading 179. The primary winner in the Philippine market today is Metro Bank. We'll take a look at the reasons why Metro Bank is trading 5 to 6% higher today. Now, First Gen is trading at 30 pesos. Emperador is at 10. Mega World is 390. Bloomberry is falling still at 7.6. SMC, San Miguel Corp is 125, Robinson's Land is 1930, PLDT is 1350, Pure Gold is 38, Meralco is 285, Globe is 2030, DMC is 525, MPI is 416, Lushitan Group is 13.96, Aboitiz Power is 25.4, AGI is 1020, your BPI is 84, ICT is 119, URC is 135, Aboitiz Equity Ventures is 42, your Ayala Corp 773, your Ayala Lands 3885, JG Summit's back below 64, SM is 1036, and your SM Prime is a primary drop, big drop here at about 35.8. So we are seeing that the Philippine market dropped heavily because your mall spaces, your SM and SM Prime, suffered a lot, and therefore your Ayala Land and Ayala Corp also suffered, showing to us that the resistance at 7,572 is quite intact. Now let's take a look at your stats, guys. Top traded, at least in the liquidity wise, you still have trading range people still trading your APL. It's now trading at 7.5% higher at 285. So we saw it crash from 47 cents all the way to about 20 cents, and so far we're seeing 20 cents supported, and now it's trading at 40+% higher than 20 cents support. It's now trading at 28.50. So people still voyeur into some speculative issues in the Philippine market. Take note that THA crumbled below 3 pesos and it's now back to 260. We saw it actually trade within a range 1.6 to 3.2 after successfully rising on a strong move from 20 cents. Your Dito Telecom is now at 18 pesos, 17.78, steady there, but still extended so far. Your Metro Bank is quite the winner today at 51 pesos, up 6%. Your ASEN is still up, right now trading at 7.86, although we see the range of these winners last year to actually perhaps consolidate first. Your BTO is 107.6, tracking higher following the Metro Bank move. Your green is actually up 12% today. 3.9 is now trading at 438. So green is actually one of the strong non-index movers of the day. Your Merrimart is back below 7, 716, still in a trading range, right? Your vol is still up from 320, it's now 350. So you are seeing actually that vol has risen from 1 to 4. Fell down and then right now recovered, but actually you still see a lot of volatility in these non-index names. ICT is trading 119, your Ayala Lands 38, your SM Prime's 35.8. We might see actually some properties collide resistances, so there's like a temporary resistance to all your properties. As long as the Philippine market believes that we are still working from home, and it's very hard to see malls actually getting that foot traffic they used to have. So FNI is now trading at 298. You're seeing some people buy up some nickel names. FNI is up to 298. Your Nickel Asia, however, is just 562 or just up 1%. So FNI is stronger movement for the day. Your Jollibee is trading at 179, still steady there. Your Pure Gold and URCs are going down, 135 and 38. BSC still stuck in a trading range. Take note, it went from 70 cents to 140, still in that range. BSC went something in the realm of 30 cents to 2 peso. Okay, let's take a look at your BPI. BPI is still stuck in a range, so 84 right now. IMI 14.5. So you're seeing that IMI believers are able to make some money here. IMI, I think, rose from something in the realm of 7 to about 14. So yeah, so it has been transitioning to a trend in the last couple of months. So from this breakout of 7, and that's now 14. Okay, let me try to look at stats again. Top traded. So you've got your TVGI is 52 cents, your Converge is 18.2, JG Summit is 64, Globe, your Abra is 44, GT Caps 570, AC Telephone, Double Dragon, Aboitiz Power, Nicolasia. So from a charting standpoint, these are your winners for the day. Your FNI, strongly trending up yet again from 226 now to 98. Let's take a look at your Nicolasia. Nicolasia rose from about 536, now trading at 562. The uptrend on your nickel plays still remain the same, but it's just that FNI continues to be I think like from a charting perspective, the market favored FNI more than Nicolasia. You're seeing as well Metro Bank breaking 5-6% higher today, now doing 51. Let's take a look at whether Metro Bank here actually has some news. So let's go to the edge, edge.pse.com.ph. The most read today, the 5 most viewed, is Metro Bank declaring cash dividends and material information. So let's read about this news. Metro Bank here says that financial statements, MDA, their cash dividends is about 1 peso here, February 17. Record date is March 5. Payment date is March 18. You've got another declaration here, another 3 pesos. So your Metro Bank is willing to pay 4 pesos, which actually inspired some people to take a look on positive revaluation of your Metro Bank. With that Metro Bank shares moving up, you've seen some people actually changing their sentiment on your GT Cap, primarily because GT Cap owns a lot of Metro Bank. So of course, there's 2 ways to play Metro Bank, either Metro Bank or GT Cap. The market so far though is still seeing that these banks, although there's a 4 peso reward, take note of these resistances as well. 56, 57 remains a resistance for your Metro Bank. And of course, very strong resistances here at about 70 area and 67. So you might actually take profits near 57 before March 18 if people actually want to take that 4 peso dividend and revalue that 4 pesos from the market itself. So with the 4 peso cash dividend, you're seeing that Metro Bank went up 3% today, 5-6% today, or about 2.8. Your GT Cap also got revalued, something in the realm of 2%, 570. So yun, you might see people actually see Metro Bank go higher and therefore GT Cap trading higher. What else are the most read views? Let's take a look at this SSP, Material Information Transaction. Special Stockholders Meeting held today, approved the Articles of Incorporation. Okay, let's take a look at whether the market actually did anything for SSP. SSP, no movement. Up 9%. Sorry, not no movement. So SSP actually broke above this 1.6 and now trading higher. SFA Semicon trying to trend above 170. Let's try to read what exactly got announced here on SSP's announcement. Let's also take a look at TVGI, these material informations and transactions. Wait up. Let's read together. TBGI, it says here that there is an act renewing RA 8657 for another 25 years, an extension to construct, establish, install, maintain, operate communication systems within the Philippines. So it's another 25 years, the franchise granted to TBGI. That is something that happened February 15. So you'll notice that the market actually responded with that news February 15. Today's February 19, or 4 days after. You'll see that from a monthly perspective, upon that announcement February 15, the stock price climbed to as high as 68 cents. This drop is a pullback, and you're still seeing it above 45 cents. Whether we see it trading above 65 cents yet again, so far, let's take a look at the chart of TBGI. You've got these resistances near 70 cents. However, you've got quite a support here at about 33 cents and perhaps a higher support at 40 cents. So you're seeing that people are still seeing this resistance at 70 very clearly. Whether that resistances will break above because of this franchise renewal remains to be seen. But so far, strong resistance resides at 70 cents. Stronger support perhaps at about 40 to 50 cents. So there's quite a supporter there. SSP, let's try to see the long view here. You've got a really strong resistance on your SSP here at about 2.3. Quite a support above already at 1.5. So 1.44 low here today, trading at 169. Let's take a look at SSP on their announcement and management discussions. So SSP, we noticed we're actually earning some money. So perhaps the stockholders, what are these amendments? Start to read it, download. The proposed amendment. So the primary purpose of the corporation, the construction, ownership, warehousing semiconductor devices. And now the amended version is to construct, operate a plant, manufacture, assemble, test, warehouse semiconductor, the memory devices, the RAMs, and application related to products to do related to incidental activities there too. So this is the same. The only difference is that they can now invest their money, including investing in a corporation who is engaged or will engage in the semiconductor business. So take note of these things. That's the reason why perhaps SSP is getting a boost today, 9% up. They want to actually perhaps engage with another semiconductor business or an acquisition, manage and operate and render any subsidiary engage or will engage in the semiconductor businesses. Okay, so let's take a look at some more differences here. They're allowing any subsidiary that is engaged with a semiconductor business to occupy its premises by lease, and as part of the lease arrangement, to arrange for utilities to be provided to said community company at cost or through infrastructure. So also the use which is not presently maximized will become more productive. So basically this is an efficiency route. All right, so I think that what's happening with SSP is actually worth mentioning. So in fact, I think like the only topic for the day would be SSP. Let's take a look further on SSP's chart, guys. So let me see like better quality of the chart. So semiconductor, SSP. Let's close this. SFA Semicon. So the market cap is about 3.6 billion pesos. You don't have quite a lot of volume except recently. This is 15 million, showing that people are responding to that news disclosure. So very strong movement here. Let's close this. This is in fact a fundamental technical breakout as well. You've got the volume there. People are actually accumulating this slide, this SSP. You can see that this actually had a strong support at 124 and a strong resistance at 160, which is now going to act as the next support. So looks like this is going to go to an all-time high, guys, and or if not an all-time high, sorry, a 52-week or a 3-year high. You've got a strong resistance, as you could see, here at about 2 pesos and 2.3, 2.4. Just from a technical perspective, 120 to 160 is about 40 cents. So you might see it hit about 40 cents higher, nearing 2 pesos to 220. After which, another support will probably turn up here to 180. Your previous resistance might actually pose to be the next support. And then, so this is just me trying to guess what's going to happen in the Philippine market. Your SSP might actually get support here about 160. Another higher low here about 180 for a continuous move up from about 2 to 240. Finally speaking, you've got this huge resistance at 3 pesos. What the market will want from SSP is more understanding of this semiconductor that they're disclosing that they might actually engage with, whether it's a lease business with them or whoever. We can actually try to check out. Let's try to guess. Semicon Philippines. Partners. Which customer or which, we are pleased with our partnership with Samsung Renewal. Okay, that was 2016. South Korea's telecommunication, June 2019, full page photos. The companies in Clark Freeport Zone, Pampanga. We'll get to know that. Actually, they would likely talk about it in the next coming months. So this is SSP income. You'll see that the company is actually perhaps an undervalued play. It's rising $8 million in January to September. It didn't even have a material impact on their financial performance, that SFA during the COVID-19. So you are able to see that semiconductors worldwide are actually able to capitalize on opportunities. So in this case, they've got a lot of clients in Samsung. Most likely, they're going to have more net income. Take note that they reported on Thursday their net income grew to $8 million in the first 9 months of 2020. That is almost a 300% rise, 2 to 8, so 3 to 8, 3 to 3, so 3 to 9. Revenues only rose by 8%. However, their income grew more than 300% because of the recovery in personal computer and mobile memory markets. So driven by higher sales volumes, improvement, production output of DRAM, testing rose to about 99 million units from 30 million units. The component chips finished at 160. The kind of movement like that usually warrants about 100% move. So If this is the first time that you're watching Awesome10X, please go like, subscribe, and share. Looks like SSP, you've got a winner here. So it looks like this is an uptrend. Those who are looking for an idea in the Philippines, SSP might be up your alley. Okay, thank you very much, guys. I'll just answer just a few questions and then go on to my global market update. All right. So any sleeper consolidating stock is potential buy. Just answered you, SSP. How about ABBA? I don't think there's a lot of news anyway, so perhaps you need more catalyst for ABBA. What can you say about TBGI? Just read the news. So TBGI looks to be a trading range. So you've got resistance at 70 cents, but you might have actually supported about 50 cents or 40 plus cents. Thoughts on CIC? I've read about their venture into a IoT, smart home tech. We'll try to understand that tomorrow, okay? Miss Nikki, please take a look at Davin, 4 days straight in a red candle. Davin was actually discussed in the last couple of days. We talked about that in a market update. I think like Davin is the keeper's holdings, and people are actually wondering what would happen with the keeper's holdings. So far, I think it's got a strong support at 4 pesos. It rallied to 8, but nobody still knows what the keeper's holdings is. Is it going to be like a holding play for another something like an emperador look-alike, because the keeper's holdings, apparently from people trying to speculate it, is perhaps some distillery. I just don't know if it's really a distillery or what have you. But so far, if you are interested, looks like 6 pesos. You have a higher low here. You've got higher lows at 4, 5, 6. Perhaps there's something heating up here at Davin. You've seen the volume rise up, but I'm not sure if it goes to 6 or 5. But people are actually trying to make a guess on Davin. Looks like it's a guess. So there's like some volume that can actually validate your guesses. So Davin SSP looks okay. PBGI looks to be a trading range. What do you think about URC and Pure Gold? Any thoughts on Sun? Sun we already answered. Looks to be a support, higher low. Made a breakout on Sun, 130. Right now still trading at $2, just an uptrend. Aritz and Ali looks to be just a bond replacement. Not quite confident with you. REITs are, to me, it's a strict range. Like I don't really see any potential movement above a certain range. So Ayala REIT, I think, is trading already at 34 pesos. If my memory is correct. Yeah, it's 34 pesos. I'd say that this is more of a selling area rather than a buying area. Like I think that in general, your REITs are not expected to actually outperform stocks. What do you think about URC and Pure Gold? They're in a support. Good time to buy, or will it continue to go down? URC is, I think, one of the good companies in the Philippine market. However, it's possible that these consumer-related names might actually be a question mark for people on whether household spending is there. You've got a lot of people losing their jobs. Perhaps people are looking to check. But if you're going to ask me, I don't think that they will cut down their household spending on URC and Pure Gold Supermarket. So point blank, if you ask me, like shoot a gun on my head, $38 Pure Gold is okay with me. URC 135 is okay. It could go 10% down, but I think any drops is quite limited. How about ICT? Re-support, there's no news. Possible that just the market index-wise is actually in a resistance. People might actually just sell index names, perhaps looking for a better opportunity if an index can go 6.5 or 6.4. How much is a catalyst for Dito to break 18 pesos? Not so sure. I think like Dito might not have any more catalyst for it to go higher. Kung nag-buy ka ng Bitcoin sa 51 at bumaba siya, ilan loss bago ka mag-cut loss? Honestly speaking, if you're buying BTC, your upside looks to be 60,000. Your downside could be 30,000. So 50,000 is not really a good entry opportunity. We made quite a buy call on 32,000 just recently. I mean, just a month ago or something. So I don't think like buying 51K is actually appropriate for you. It's an extension after extension. Although it can go higher, I don't think that you were you didn't actually do your due diligence in buying. You just did any price buy. And usually those people who buy any price, you're just going to gamble your life or your money. So whether you make money or not, it's just like a casino bet for you. And I don't know. I think like people who do that don't actually deserve to make money. So there. Thank you very much, guys. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And this is Awesome10X signing out.